Right, this is Alex Merced, and I want to talk about how to create a function. Okay, we've kind of introduced this before, but there's a lot more to it. And so this video is we're going to dedicate to functions. And again, a function is just a way you can create a clump of code that you can call over and over again whenever you need it. But there's a lot of other cool stuff you can do with it. Now there are multiple ways to create a function. I'm going to use what's called an arrow function, which is sort of the normal, sort of newer convention that came along with more recent versions of JavaScript. Again, the old ways still work, but I'd rather teach you the new ways so that way you get used to the new ways. So you would just say const my function. Let's say this. Call this say hello. So first you declare the variable that's going to hold your function, because at the end of the day, all your functions, arrays, and objects are just pointers to where in memory your function, array, or object is stored. Okay, which is very different for JavaScript. Like in other languages, like that's not exactly the way it works. But in JavaScript, it kind of has this structure which gives you sort of maximum flexibility. So you're saying, hey, this variable here equals where you can find my function, and then your function is defined through what's called an arrow function. Now, the way an arrow function works is that after the equal sign, you're going to put a parentheses. Okay, and the parentheses always represents your parameters. Okay, your parameters are the things that you can put into the function you can do stuff with. So I'm going to call here, say hello. I want to put in one parameter, greeting. If I wanted to have another one, I could just do greeting2, and name it whatever I want. Okay, but I'm only going to do one parameter, and that parameter I can now use in my function. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to say console.log greeting. Okay, console.log greeting. Cool. Nice. So that's all fun and good. And now a function I can call says greeting. Now now that I have so when I use the function, so let's say hello, now I have to give it an argument. Since it has one parameter, I need to give that parameter an argument. So I'm going to just say hello. Okay, say hello. Hello is my argument. So what happens is that when it runs the function, hello takes the place of greeting. So when a console logs greeting, oh, let me take out this. I don't want the console log the variable of greeting. It's going to replace hello or greeting with hello. So let's make sure that's what happens. Unexpected. Oh, I made the typo somewhere. Oh, yeah, forgot the arrow. Okay, that's why it's called an arrow function, because your parameter list it's basically arrow saying goes into this function. These parameters go into this function. Okay, so essentially this is a function, and I'm saying say hello equals this function. That's sort of what's going on with the syntax. Okay, but a function always has to have this syntax: the parentheses, which are my parameters, and then the arrow going into the function itself. So let's run that. Hello. Okay, and I can run this say hello function several different times with different parameters. Hola. Ohio. Okay, there we go. Save. Let's run it again. Hello. Hola. Well, now if I run it without, basically it's going to have nothing to console log. Greeting's going to be empty. Undefined, because I never actually gave it a parameter. I was like, just decided not to. Okay, so that's pretty much how functions work. I can pass anything I want in as the argument. I could pass in another function. Okay, so let's do that. Let me say here, I'm going to create another function that says my name. Okay, so const my name equals my parameter list, which is going to be name, and that function, so those parameters go into this function, and basically it's going to return. So when I use the return keyword, it just means that when this function is done, it's actually going to send back some information that I can then use. So I'm going to return name. Cool. So whatever, basically I'm just going to use this to say, hey, here's a variable, send me back my variable. That's all it's doing. Actually, we'll say name plus, let's do it this way. First name, last name. Or first name greeting. Okay, and we're going to return name plus says, put some spaces, otherwise there won't be, because there is no spaces in the variable. It doesn't know to put a space between these different things. Greeting. Okay. So what it's going to do is what's called concatenation, or concatenation, where it combines different strings. So basically, I'm going to pass a string. So as an example, let's go down here. Inside this empty hello, as a parameter, I'm going to pass my function, my name. And then as my first argument, I'm going to pass down my first name, Alex. And as my second argument, hello. Okay, so see, I'm passing my function number, this function, as an argument to this function. And when this function runs, it's going to take my name, add says, and then add my greeting, which is hello. So it's going to return a string that says Alex says hello, which then comes out as the greeting in this function, which then gets console logged as Alex says hello. So really, it should just say Alex says hello. Didn't print my name. It did say says hello. Why did it not print the name? Oh, because it's first name. That's why. First name. So you want to make sure your parameters names matches. See, it's first name here, first name there. It's got to match. Name doesn't mean anything to it. Okay, so now if I refresh it, Alex says hello. So see what it did is the first function created the string, and then it returns the string to this function, and then this function then uses it in console logs greeting. You can have a lot of fun with functions. You can do all sorts of crazy stuff. Point is, you can use pretty much any of these things anywhere. I mean, I can pass through an array as an argument. I can pass through an object as an argument. So everything can go in everything, and it can return an array, return an object, and that object can have an array in it. It can get as three-dimensional as you want, which can be fun and very confusing at times. So that's pretty much how functions work. The main things to remember is that, again, parameters are these. Your argument is what you pass through as your parameter, so these. And again, basically what you get back from the function is what is after the word return. In this case, this function has no return value, so it comes back with nothing. So if I were basically if I were to say the console log this function, it's not going to give me back anything because this function doesn't return anything. So you're going to see like an undefined show up. So what happened is that this function still ran in console log greeting, but then it never returned anything. So then when the console log run, it had nothing to console log. So they're all like, oh, okay. So hopefully this makes functions a little bit more clear as far as what kind of the flexibility is and how you can use them. And I'll leave it at that for now. I'll see you guys in the next video.